I have decided that I'm going to trim up a beautiful beauty berry that is overburdened. It's now really sinking down, and the rain that's been hitting us is causing it to do a lot more sagging. I don't want branches to really break. I'd rather cut them. What I know about the beauty berry, other than it being very useful for wildlife and various things, that I have a jam recipe that I'm going to try. I've had friends to make stuff out of it. I have read stuff that said that it actually deters mosquitoes. So I'll have to look into that one. But today I'm going to prune it. What I know is that the berries do not grow on last year's limbs. So trimming it back, I trimmed it pretty severely last year, which was not a big deal because, as you'll see, it's grown back quite a bit. So I'm going to be doing a lot of trimming right now and let you kind of see what's going on. And if I hopefully get the opportunity to make some jelly, maybe I can do some form of filming of that. I'm not a big sweets person. I like making jams and jellies and preserves more than I actually like eating them. I like giving them as gifts to those people who like that type of thing. So let's take a look what I'm going to do here. Okay, I have pruned it back, just a few minutes to do that. I'm going to look up the issues of how to make the mosquito repellent. That would be pretty cool. I've seen a couple of things, haven't had a chance to really look it up. You know, I've seen somewhere you just take this and rub it on and it's supposed to help. I've seen some where they cut it up a lot and put like an alcohol of some sort in it. I just have to read that. It indicates, I've read stuff that says that the leaves and the berries are edible. I have to read a little bit more on the leaves because something that might actually repel insects makes me a little bit apprehensive. So I would definitely be reading up on that before I did any consuming. I'm going to say this. There are standard herbs that we eat all the time in the restaurant, in the food we get. But when you start getting into some of the native plants that seem to be things that have been eaten over the years by indigenous people of some sort, I would say do your research. We all have different reactions to different things. Don't mix your different things that you haven't tried, these native things you've never eaten before. Try to do it a little at a time. You're the only person who can tell whether you're feeling nauseous, you get a headache, things like that that might happen. Go about it slow. Don't be in a hurry, but do your reading and monitor yourself. Otherwise, I am going to probably make some form of jelly with these berries. It says you can eat them raw. They kind of pop or something to that effect, the seed. But they say they don't have much of a taste. Until you actually cook them and try to make a jelly out of them, it indicates that it's kind of bland. So we're going to see how that goes, understanding that it has a little bit of a sweet smell. that as you're cooking it, it might actually come out brown, but it will turn into a pink. I have a friend who has made this before and have seen that it does look like a pretty pink color like these berries do. So we'll have fun with it. Hopefully I will get the opportunity to fit that into my schedule. I don't want to waste these. I'd rather scatter them around the yard for the wildlife than to do nothing out of them, so we'll see what I can do.